Hello and welcome to the Love Country Studio. I'm Sarah Riley. Thank you so much for coming and joining me here. This is where your painting journey is going to begin. I've put this video together just to show you how you can navigate around the site and to show you the different features and how you can access everything so that you get the most out of your experience here. You can always come back and refresh your memory. I've created this site purely for artists, so you can meet other people on here and you can share your photos through the community and be inspired by what other people are doing and also be supported and encouraged. Talk to each other if you'd like to. It's completely up to you how interactive you want to be. You can just come in, log in, do your own thing and log back out again. But there are some options here which makes it a nice community feel so that you can help each other and pick up tips from each other as well. So if you follow the yellow circle, the menu at the top, all of this relates to the watercolour side of the site. And the menu at the side relates to the community options. So to open the side menu, you just need to toggle on and off from this little icon here. And that will expand the menu so that you can see what all the different symbols mean. I'll talk about this menu and explain more in detail when we get to the community section. So looking at the top header here, I just want to bring your attention to this right-hand side first. So if you click onto your profile picture, which you're able to upload, this is the same profile as the profile over on the left. They're exactly the same, they're just in two different places. And exactly the same for the log out. You can log out here, or you can come to the left-hand side and you can log out there. It's exactly the same. If you hover over the bell, the little bell is to give you notifications. So if there's a red mark next to this, then you know that there's a message or something that you might want to have a look at. And then the icon to the left is for messages. So if you get a message from somebody, you can open them here, or you can send somebody else a message if you want to reach out and make friends or have a chat with somebody. So you will always start at the home page. So the home page itself is quite simple. We've only put information on here that you really need because we know that you're going to want to go straight in and get on with your lessons. If you just scroll down and have a look in the middle, this is section here is where anything that's new tutorials that I've done, I will place them here. So you can pop back and see straight away which one's the newest tutorial for you to try. So going back to the top menu, everything up here, apart from community, relates to the artwork and the studio itself. Click on the inspiration gallery. Now, I've filled this page with lots and lots of photographs. They are really super high quality. I pay a copyright site for these and I download them and I pay for them. So I'm sharing them here with you for free as part of your membership. You can use any of these pictures to create a painting and you could go on and sell it if you wanted to because they're copyright free. You can come on here and find a picture and feel that inspiration, think, oh, I'd like to paint that. So that's what this is for. I will constantly be adding to this, so this will grow and grow. So if we now go to the members' artwork, this only has 3 pieces at the moment, which a member has kindly added for me early on. And this is where I would encourage you to upload pictures of your completed paintings. You'll be able to see what other people have accomplished. It's a really fun way to share your artwork. So to upload your artwork here, you just need to email them to me and then I can approve them and add them for you. Okay, so now we're going to get into the main part of it, the course library. This is the main hub where all of your tutorials are waiting for you. This is where I upload everything. So you can just scroll down this page and it will go on and on and on, and you can click with the buttons to keep changing each page, but this will get quite big. So I would highly recommend using the filters on the left, which we've done. I've added these to each of the tutorials. So if you want to click on something and filter for a specific bird or animal or something, then you should be able to find it that way. So for example, if you click on beginner, this will bring up everything that I've flagged as a beginner. If you want to clear the filters, you just click the button again so that it's an empty box and then it's completely unfiltered. So the My Courses section is where, as you work through the studio and you use it more and more, anything that you save will be in My Courses, just how it sounds. So that's your personal area. So also, while I'm still on this page, if you see the little icon that's at the top right of each of these tutorials, if this is for your wish list. So if you see something that you fancy, like the spring bee, and you think, oh, I haven't got time to do that now, but I like the look of that, you can click on that and that will add it to your wish list automatically, which is a really nice feature. So let's go into My Courses now. And here you can see where you can set up your profile picture. Mark has let us use his as an example, bless him. And you can see that he's enrolled in 7 courses. He's got 4 active courses he's still working on, and he's completed 3. And as you scroll down, this will show the 4 active courses that you currently have at the moment. And you can pick up exactly where you left off, and everything's waiting for you, nice and tidy. And again, you have a little menu to the left. So if you click in enrolled courses, again, this will open up and it will show you all your enrolled courses. And this is also how you access your wish list. So anything that you've tagged. And then also there's reviews, which I really hope you will use, because we all love reading a review, don't we? It gives us a really good idea if we want to do something or not. So I would really encourage you to do this. This helps me a huge amount as well to see which are the most popular, what you might want more of. And if something isn't so popular, I can have a look at it and think, okay, how can I improve that? So this I really encourage you to do. You're in complete control of it. You can edit and delete your reviews as you wish, but they're all here so that you can look at them if you want to. And the icon up the top here, this is for your notifications. So we're going to move on to the course library now. Let's have a closer look at this. And if I scroll down and say, let's click on the mouse, and there he is. So if you want to have a go at this one, enroll on it, you click on enroll. If you already have enrolled on it, it'll have different wording here to take you straight back to where you left off. Because that button's quite sensitive, I would always suggest that you click on the actual picture in the box itself, because that will take you to the main tutorial page. So here we are, we've opened up the Sewing Mouse tutorial. So there's a little introduction, and over to the right you'll see there's a wish list section as well. So you can always click here quickly as well and add it into your wish list. So on each tutorial I've added a little write-up on it. Some might be more detailed than others, but it's just to give you an idea of what is included in the tutorial. So if you scroll down, we have the picture of the tutorial itself. And then over onto the right, we have the enroll button. So if you want to just go ahead and start, that's what you click. So if you have already enrolled, it will just say continue there. So you click that button as well. And then if you scroll down, you'll see this is where I think this is a really nice system. This is a nice place I can list the materials that I've used and what I suggest that you use. Obviously, the colours, you can always substitute your colours. So don't feel you have to do it or you can't do it because something's missing. Just have a brief look down here and you'll get an idea for what you have and what you can substitute it for. And over on the left, there's a little section here that says what I will learn. So here I've tried to elaborate on the techniques that I've used and what you might learn in this tutorial. So if you're looking to do something like you want to wet in wet, if you see that here, then that's a good one to practice. And hopefully this will help you decide if this is the tutorial you fancy having a go at, or you can save it for later. And just above it, there's a review section. So when people complete this tutorial and leave a review, that information will be available to you here. There's also question and answers that will appear here as well. So if you have a question for me specifically, you can put that here and then I will come in and I'll answer it. So this is a really nice space for me to interact with you personally. And if you scroll down, you can see the course content is broken down. So it gives you an idea of how long it might take you and how detailed the tutorial is and how it breaks down into time. And the little padlocks are there because you haven't enrolled in it yet. So we need to go up and click on enroll. And then you can see the page changes and it says start learning, and you can click there to dive straight into it. And then if you look down below, it's unlocked everything. So although you'd want to start from the beginning, if you were partway through, you could just hop to a different section and pick up where you left off there as well. So click start learning, and then that's going to open up the tutorial page for us. And over on the left-hand side, your menu here, it breaks it down into each video and each section. So if there's a triangle, it means it's a video. If it's just text, it will be like the story and conclusion bit at the bottom. So if we click on the drawing the mouse, the first video will be ready to start. And if you scroll down a little bit, it's always worth having a look, because I might have written an introduction, or always look for this paperclip, because this is where I will have attached photos for you to download, reference pictures, so that you can download that and then you can trace it if you're tracing your picture, or have a reference picture next to you so you can work along with that, as well as the video. So the screen here is quite big, because we wanted to make these full size for you. So if you just click on anywhere on the screen, it will start the tutorial. But down at the right hand side, you will also see there's an icon with the 2 arrows. If you click on this, it will expand your screen to full size. Left hand side, you have a pause button, so you can always pause it and then press again to play. This is quite straightforward to use. You can adjust your volume, and once you're full size, you can then click that button again to toggle it back to this size page as well. You can then jump to, say, the cotton reel, and you can have a little look, watch it through before you attempt it. I always think that's quite useful to do. Nice close-up painting picture as well, so you can see exactly what my paintbrush is doing. So when you want to come out of the tutorial, or you've done enough for today and you need a break, you can go up to the X, and this will close the page for you. And this will always bring you back to the main tutorial page. So you can then go back to your own page, so you can view your progress. So when you next come back on, you can just go to your own section, find the mouse again, and pick up exactly where you left off. And then when you're finished, you can log out from the left-hand side menu or from the top menu by clicking on your picture, and then the logout will come there as well. So I hope this has been really helpful. Have a play with it. You'll soon get used to everything. And I will then go on and explain about the community section. So the community, how we've set it up, it gives you the opportunity to meet like-minded people and to make some friends on here. As I say, you don't have to use this section if you don't want to. It's completely private to you, but it's here if you want it. And it's a really nice way to make a few friends online and build your confidence as you're painting. From here, you can have a look at other people's paintings, and you can reach out and say, oh, I really liked your picture. And it's a nice environment to reach out and make an online friendship in a safe space. So to have a look at this section, if you click on the community tab, you'll see there's a little arrow, and this will bring down a submenu. So if you click on members, this will open up the members that have joined. So as more members decide to join the community, they will pop up like a little box like here, like Mark has. Bless him, he's on his own at the moment. And nothing else will show but your picture on here. And then the other part of the community, which I think you're really going to like, is if you toggle down from the community and you go to the forum. So here I'm going to be adding what we call little forums, and basically they're just little topics of discussion. So for example, if you click on painting styles. So here Mark's asked a question of how do you get that lovely granulated effect? And if you click on here, this will open up the question, and then you can click reply, and you can leave your comment or have a little chat or say what you'd like to here. You could find some really useful information here from other members who've said, oh, this is how I do it and it works for me. You could really pick up some lovely tips here, and this is exactly what it's for. And also, if you go back to the Painting Styles page, you can start your own discussion. So if you had a thought and you wanted to start a discussion or ask some advice, you can do that here. You can give it a title and then put in your question or something you'd like a bit of advice on here. Click notify me of new replies so that you get a little notification if anyone's actually replied to it. And then you can just post it. So I would encourage you to have a go. You can get some answers from other people here. I may come in and join in here as well. So now we're going to go back over to the profile page. So if you go over to the left-hand menu and click this icon, now this sort of expands the menu. It pops in and out when you click this on and off. So from here, it's like having your own little page. You can change your picture, whatever profile you want, a photograph, or you can put a picture of your painting on there. You can also change the background. So you just hover over the change cover photo and you can change this. Mark plays the saxophone, so he's got one of his gig pictures here. Now it's only you that sees this. So you can also change your profile picture at any time. You just click on the main camera icon in the middle and it will ask you to upload your picture. So this is completely within your control. You've also got your little menu shortcut here. So you've got your courses. So what's quite exciting is the photo section. You can take a photograph of your completed painting and then you can upload them here. To add your photo, just click the Add Photo button and then upload them from your computer. So you can choose to share a photo with another member if you'd like to. So if you share a picture and someone really likes what you do, they can go up to the member section and they can decide to follow you. And they will get a notification whenever you add a new photo here. So if you like Mark's paintings and you think, gosh, he's doing a really good job, you can follow him. And then every time he uploads a new one, you'll get a notification and you can see what his new creation is. And you can leave him a little message and say, oh, good job. You know, you've done really well with that. I really like how you did that. How did you do this? And you can have a little chat if you want to. So if you don't want to share any of your artwork, it's completely private because you just wouldn't upload your photos here. But if you do want to share them, this is how you would do it. So if you click timeline, this opens up everything that's been going on. So you can see what discussions you've been in, what people have mentioned or commented. And it's very much like a Facebook sort of thread. So you can see what's the conversation has been. You can see what's been happening in the community, what photos have been shared. The membership is your private area. Only you can see this, which just gives you a reminder of your username and your email. And lastly, the connections. This is a place that it will save anyone that you've made friends with. It will keep a note of them here. So if you were having a chat with someone, you've forgotten their name, you could go to connections and go, oh, that's it. I was talking to Sarah and there's me. So once you've got a member's information here, you have the opportunity that you can follow them. You can easily remove them, so unfollow, and then you can send them a message if you want to start a chat with them. If you send them a message, they will get a notification up here, and this will put a little number, a little red dot next to it, so that when you log in, it shows that you have a message from someone. Now, this is completely up to you. You don't have to chat to anybody. You can just keep it completely private. It's completely and utterly up to you. So lastly, if you go to community and members, again, this is the page where hopefully this will start to fill up with members who want to have a chat and are happy to communicate and share their photographs with other people. So anyone who puts their page here, you can click on somebody's picture and view their profile along with the pictures that they have uploaded of their paintings. You will not be able to see any of their private information. I can't stress this enough. It's very secure. All you will see is what they've been painting, what they're enrolled in, what tutorials they're working on, and that's all you'll be able to see. Most important thing to stress is that if someone sends you a message, they have to wait for you to agree if you want to talk to them. If you don't want to, then you just refuse it. And that's absolutely fine. You have to respect everybody's privacy and everybody's wishes on using this. I hope that lots of you will get together and have a real nice friendly discussion because we're all here for the same reason. We're all here to learn to paint. So I hope you have a lot of fun with this. If you do have any problems, obviously I'm here at any point to help you. So that brings me to the end of my little helpful video. I hope this has really explained what's included in your membership. You can see that you have quite a lot more packed in here than a standard membership of just being able to view tutorials. It's quite interactive if you want it to be. I highly recommend you work with the Inspiration Gallery. I think you're going to really like that. And I encourage you to get involved and put your picture up in the members' artwork. And when you feel comfortable, have a look at the forums and join in a discussion. Leave a little comment. If you feel you can be helpful to somebody, then by all means reach out and help them. And don't be afraid to ask for anything that you are struggling with. Reach out and say, hey, has anyone else had troubles painting this or that? And see what people say. And I think you'll find it's going to be a really, really friendly place. So thank you for watching this, and dive in and have fun.